There are many kinds of discomfort in life, but one of the heaviest is regret. Because regret often arrives quietly. It doesn't always come in one dramatic moment. It doesn't always feel urgent at first. Sometimes it builds slowly through the chances we didn't take, the conversations we avoided, the risks we talked ourselves out of before we ever truly gave them a chance, the dreams we postponed, telling ourselves there will be more time, the versions of ourselves we never gave permission to emerge. And in the moment, those decisions can feel small, easy to justify, easy to explain. We tell ourselves, it's not the right time. I'll get to it later. I just need to feel more ready. And for a while, that feels okay. But over time, those small moments begin to accumulate. And what makes regret so painful is that deep down, many people know they were capable of more. They felt it. At different points in their life, they sensed something within them asking to be expressed, a step they wanted to take, a change they wanted to make, a direction they felt called toward. But comfort felt easier in the moment. Familiar felt safer. Fear felt convincing. It sounded reasonable. It sounded protective. And delay felt harmless until time passed and what once felt small began to feel heavy. Because discipline can feel uncomfortable today, but regret has a way of lingering. It stays, it revisits. It shows up in quiet moments when life slows down, when distractions fade, when people find themselves wondering what could have happened if they had trusted themselves, if they had begun earlier, if they had taken that first step, if they had tried just one more time. And this isn't about shame. It's not about judging the past. It's about truth. Because many people still have time to start, time to choose differently, time to take one step in a new direction, time to become the person they've been postponing. And sometimes that shift doesn't begin with something big, and it begins with something simple, a decision, a moment of honesty, a willingness to stop delaying what matters. So if something in your heart has been asking for attention, listen. If there's a step you know you need to take, honor it, even if it feels small, even if it feels uncertain. Because while discipline may ask something from you now, regret often asks far more later. And the beautiful part is this: today still belongs to you. You still get to choose. You still get to begin.